Okay, so I have made a grievous mistake, but I'm new to this, so I think it's excusable. There will not be a part two because I messed up the audio channel track on part two and I had a double feed and it was horrendous. So this will be starting part three. Sad to say that. But I'll do better, guys. I will. And for those of you watching, I hope you enjoy. Without further ado, I present to you Windfall. Give you what you came for. I originally wasn't going to show the pictograph thing, but I think now, since part 2 messed up, I'm going to at least explain and walk through it and just use my hack for doing it for me. But I think that's how we're going to go about that because I feel like it's cool and people should know. So we'll start with that. Love the music. So quick run through. You've got the potion shop right there. You've got this is the back door at night. If you go here, there's an auction. This guy has a quest for a picture of the moon. I think you have to get a picture of them at some point. This guy's always grumpy. Talk to this guy, and I think you have to have 80 rupees, and he'll sell you the sail, which we'll do that in a moment. Speaking of, I need to be gathering rupees while I do this. If you come up here, there's a bar. More rupees. If you go in, there is a school. Here's the pictograph place, which is where we're about to go. This is a mini game place, which I'll go in a little bit. I think that's all the important pieces for now. For now, we're gonna go explain the Pictobox stuff. Before I go in there is something you should do every time you get here. You have to have him later on in the game anyway, so it's kind of nice to just go ahead and get it out the way. But anyway, go up here. Rupees. There'll be a door. Go in said door. I guess this is like the Windfall jail. But if you come over here, break some pots, which Link loves doing. Let's see if I can get off with Tangle. Strange looking little fairy guy. Ooh, Ruby. Didn't expect that. Anyway, you hit this lever. Whatever that is. Ah. There was a lot to unpack right there. For those of you that don't know, sorry, for those of you that don't know, when this game came out and it was on the Wii U, this was kind of like Dark Souls and how they could drop messages to other players. That's what that was all about. Just simplified. But if you go back here, I'll be darned, there's a rupee. And you pull this box. I don't think you can actually crash it. I'll be darned, you can. Watch out for rats. I like to go to the outer edge and then just kind of shirk my way around. If you really want to know, you can go the same way I went, and it's pretty much a surefire way. See the little wood over here? That's an indicator that there's a rat. So be careful. Another rat on the left. A rupee. And voila. Forgot what those said. But anyway, yeah. So basically, Tingle stole the Picto box and was making plans to come out and get it if you didn't get to read it. Anyway, Picto box. So, now that we have the Picto box, and I'll show you what happens if you run into a rat, just because why not? Cute little animation. Anyway. So this guy.
Ooh.
Is a photographer. Once you have the Picto box, he'll talk about the Picto box. Now, in the GameCube, this is different. If you have the HD version, this will work, but on the GameCube, there's a lot more to it, if I remember correctly, and I don't remember how to do all that off the top of my head. But anyway, you can come up here and look at his stuff. All these are pictures he's taken. Some pretty good ones, if I have to say so myself. I remember I was playing this over at my mom's house one time, and she was like, "Oh, those are nice nice photographs," and I was like, "That's funny coming from her as a photographer." I think you have to look at 4 of them. I'm gonna try one, see if it'll let me do it. I think the last time I had to do 4 before it actually let me stop. No, maybe not. Alright, so he's gonna ask you to be his assistant. You're gonna say yes. I do believe the challenges are the same on GameCube, which is the reason why I'm showing you guys. I'm not going to be able to do it because the way I play this game won't actually allow me to, but I can at least show you where you're going to go and what you're looking for. I believe it's him that we're looking for. I'm just skipping through this. He's just talking about how his daughter got kidnapped. So anyway, you're going to want to perch up about right here. Just kind of watch the mailbox. Zoom in a little bit. About ×3 should be good. And there's going to be a guy that's going to come up and he's going to put some mail in the mailbox. When he does, you're going to want to get the picture capturing the exact moment that the mail goes from his hand to the mailbox, or like they're in between where his hand's at the mailbox and the mail's in the mailbox. If it's not exact, it's really particular, which is why there's a workaround for the way I do this game, the way I play this game, that just accepts any picture. But that's how you're gonna do that. I'm not gonna stand here and wait the 10 minutes it's gonna take for this guy to get up here because I just don't want to, but that's what you're looking for. That's the guy. I stand corrected, it's this guy. Since he's so close, I might as well. This next two, I don't know if I'm gonna stand there for. It does require a lot of patience and waiting. At least the music's nice though. Very cozy to lifestyle. Alright, so once he comes out, you're going to want to zoom in. Like I said, about ×3 is good. Yeah, anyway, I accidentally hit back, but you get the gist. You take the picture then, he'll walk away, yada yada. The next one, the other guy that's walking around that I said it was the first time that I made a mistake on, he'll come around and he'll interact with her, and there's a moment between the two where it looks like they're in love. That's the second picture. Third picture... I don't think it's that. I could be wrong. That one's very particular about the timing too. And then the third picture on this one is it's a bit of a pain, I'm not gonna lie. See this guy that's got the jitters? Yeah, so what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take this. You're gonna wanna throw that. And then snap a picture of him in the middle of a freak out. It's pretty hard. That one, I have wasted a lot of time doing that on the GameCube. But anyway, that's the 3 pictures. After you get done with those, you'll go back. Like I said, I have a broken way of doing it, so that's what you're about to see me do. Or actually, I'm not going to do it because I really don't need it. But anyway, that's him. Anyway, moving on. If you go in here, there's a fun little mini game. Cost 10 rupees. He'll give you a little story about a deadly giant squid and a pirate. I believe it's threatening a school. 3 squids threatening a school. 24 cannonballs. It's kind of like Sink the Battleship. I don't really have a strategy for this. I haven't played it too much.
Splish, 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 kaboom! Splish, kaboom! Splish, kaboom! Splish, kaboom! Splish, 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 splish. Splish, kaboom! Splish.
As you can see, I got all but one. But anyway, if you get all of them, you get a piece of heart. Which I'm not gonna do right now because it takes a while. I'm sure there are trick ways to do that, but I don't know them. Anyway. So then, if you come around hall, there's this lady. Notice her hair look like anything? Well, let me tell you. If you come in here, you take these, you offer them. I guess you have to do it first. Anyway, so she'll ask you to go deal with the kid that's kind of terrorizing her. And this is how you do that. So you come out here. You give them a little wallop. They're the killer bees. So they're all gonna go hide, and you gotta find them. Now, my memory is a little rusty, but if I remember correctly, I do doth believe she's right there, and then you gotta catch her. Run, little piggy, run. one. Oh yeah, that's right. This guy will be important later. The other kid's up there, but we're going over here first. This place will be instrumental later. Again, just saddle across. Wow. Don't you know it's dangerous to go in the water? Come here, you little rascal. Crap. Alright. So that little thing you collected, the piece of heart, you get 4 of those, and you get a heart. And that's your life force, so kind of important. How about Ruby? Okay, so you can't do anything with those yet, but later on you'll bring those back to her. I thought you could give them to her and she'd tell you if you brought them later. But it's all good. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So they tell you where the pendant is. Dang it. I thought it was that one. Ah, there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to this guy while we're there. This is where you get the sale. So he's gonna sell it to you for about 80 rupees. Huh. That's not what I meant to do. Oh yeah, recoup some money. If you give her the 20 that she wants, she gives you the cabana deed, whatever, however you say that. And that's how you do that. So, yeah, the other things that you can do here, you can't do until later. And I'll give you a couple of examples. So this windmill, actually, at the top of it, if you ride it later, you'll end up having to do the song. Anyway, there's a process. You'll go up there, light a power on the thing with a flaming arrow. It's a whole process. Anyway, you can do that. There's a whole quest with the girl here that he hires that gives you a bottle. There's the auction. There's the moon quest, which I could do. I can't do right now because I can't get it to be night. Anyway, but that's all you can really do here for now is my point. So I'm going to go ahead and go talk to King of the Red Lions, and we'll get on with it. Alright, so basically you hop in the boat, you hit A. You're off to see the wizard. There's Flipper isn't a thing yet. But anyway, we'll be headed toward that island, and that will be Dragon Roost Island, which will be our next portion of this. But that for now, folks, will be all. See you next time.